and gets 5 minutes to look to where he's going to deliver it.
Pretty clean. 4:11:35 East Geelong, Werribee 3:3:21 start of the third term. Lovell and Bolton. Bolton goes up and gets it to Ricky O'Toole. It gives it away to Chalice. Chalice through the middle. Goes towards centre half forward. Murphy comes out. We're going to give the handball. Elects to kick it back. Oh, good kick too across 50. And Bowman takes the mark and will shoot for goal. He's thinking about it. He's got Murphy close to goal now. He's going to give it everything he's got. He goes now deep to the square. Murphy from behind. Tapped away. Ryan Coy. Great roving guy. He can't kick it through though. He lost it and it's through for the
day. That's me for the day.
4:12:36 East Geelong. 3:3:21 Werribee Centrals. The Centurions kick it in. Knight again. Kicks it in and goes short.
Oh,
and they go wide looking for Lovell. The big fella does very nicely under pressure from Power. He takes the mark outside defensive 50. Chips the ball down the line. It's okay. Bridie takes the mark. You got Murphy short. He goes in that direction. He takes the mark. Still at half back. Oh. And then he kicks around the corner and kicks it towards Bolton. The big fella can't take it. Ricky O'Toole got a free. So Ben Bolton has got it. Centre wing chips the ball to Power. Under pressure from Phipps. So Power on centre wing. Called to play on now. Goes to centre half forward. Bowman's there. Mawson goes up as well. At the front, Ryan Coy wrapped up, not going anywhere. And we got out of the tackle and then he dropped the footy. The umpire said play on. Lovell. Cross defensive 50. Gives it away to Sean Murphy. Kick around the corner towards half back. Robertson goes up. Over the shoulder advantage. Ricky O'Toole takes the advantage from half forward towards Murphy. He goes up, can't take the mark. Off the side of the pack. Dylan O'Toole comes at it. And Weatherly over the top as well. The ball comes out the back. Dylan O'Toole wrapped up. He's not going. And deep into the Eagles' attack. Ruck contest. Lovell gets it down with the left hand to Knight. Oh, he's wrapped up and he drops the footy. And the umpire says play on. Ryan Coy was the tackler. Now the ball comes close to the boundary line. And Harvey tried to get the handball back.
That's prior opportunity.
So boundary throw in inside 50 for the Eagles. From behind Lovell. Mawson gets around a couple. Then he dropped the football. The umpire said he did. So will be a free kick to Werribee Centrals. Coming back to Ryan Cornish.
Very similar.
Oh, and 50. Ball didn't go back to him on the full, so it'll come back down towards centre wing. So Cornish will take the 50. Good 50 too.
Bit of land, Jace.
Bit of the right foot kick. Out wide looking for Clonan. It's chopped off by Bowman and worked his way back. Oh. Well, he gets collected by his own teammate there in Robertson. And he's still down on the ground as well. Handball shuffled out. Clonan too slow. Got the kick under pressure. Rosenwig comes out. He can't take the mark. Eagles with the numbers at the front of the pack.
Someone down here badly, looks like. He hasn't moved.
And the umpire's found a free kick. It's going to go to Werribee Centrals, and I think it's going to Craig Rosenwig as well.
I think there might be a stretcher here, Jace.
Well, he needs to get the ball in his hand, Rosenwig, by the looks of it. He hasn't had it much in his hand today as of yet.
So East Geelong player down at centre half back. As Rosenwig will take the kick about 40 out, 45 degree angle. Comes in, good kick off the boot, and he's put it through. So he's coming off the ground in the hands of the trainers. Back to the middle, Bolton goes up early. Lovell gets it down beautifully to Jones. Robertson held on to, got the clearing kick, but only as far as Clonan. Then it falls into the arms of Fox. Got the numbers. Clonan around the corner again. Rosenwig, this time Vetter in front, does well and runs away and chips the ball to Power at half back. And he just has to hold the play up. Not much to kick to. Vetter follows it up and goes up there. Bolton goes up. Oh, great play by Rosenwig, who followed up as well. Left foot kick to half forward. Sets it up. Leach goes up. Lachlan off the back of the pack. Oh, got his head ripped off. I think it was Montebruno. He gets up at half forward. Montebruno, Tyron Montebruno.
Bit unlucky, the East Geelong bloke. He was actually falling back a little bit. He just didn't mean to do it, but that's unfortunate.
So he's kicked 1-1. And this to make the margin 3 points.
Oh, he's a long way out against the win.
He's a good kick, though.
He is a good kick.
And if he uses the breeze nicely, kick it to the left-hand goal post.
Well, he did that, but...
He didn't kick it to the left-hand goal post. He kicked it to the left-hand point post. He's out of bounds on the full, so the Eagles will take the free. And in the last, he chips the ball to Fox, who's standing in the goal square. He goes further afield. Oh, terrible kick, but might be okay in the end because it might sit for Ververs, who can run around the centre wing position. Gives a bounce, then tried to break free and then dropped the footy.
Dropped the footy.
So trying to be a bit too fancy there, and Werribee want to play on quickly, and they get it to Bray, who takes the mark, plays on quickly and gets it around the corner towards Chug. He's ripped off the football by Brad Coy, who goes back to get it, gets ridden, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. Up against Bolton, who goes up early. Lovell gets it down. Handball shuffled out from Mawson. The Eagles go towards centre wing. O'Toole and Blade. That's Dylan O'Toole across there. Wedley comes back to help out. Dylan O'Toole happy, I think, against 2 to see it over the line. He does so. Centre wing on the outer side. And we will have another boundary throw in.
And it comes now. Lovell in ruck with Bolton. Lovell gets the tap out. It goes down towards Michael Knight there. Knight picks it up and gives it over to Murphy. Murphy on the right boot puts it up towards the wing position. Not a good kick, but it almost finds Simmons. But then no one can grab it as the ball goes out of bounds on the half. 16 shots to 7 here at the moment. Got a bit of chicken in my mouth. Brian Coughlin, eat your heart out from yesterday's platter. But Lovell takes the knockout again. He's won most of those today. No one can get it out, though, so it doesn't go to anybody's advantage. And the umpire said, I think we'll clear the game out here and pick a free kick out. And he's done that, and it's gone to East Geelong. Ricky O'Toole puts it in towards the centre of the ground. He's looking for his little brother in Dylan, who takes the mark and gives it to Robertson. Robertson puts it on to Nolan. Nolan has got Coy running for him. Coy picks it up now. He's outside 50 still. He's got a little chip kick to Murphy, and Murphy won't let him down. He's 4 metres on McGuinness that time. McGuinness has done a pretty good job on him, but Murphy will now line up. He's only going to be 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. He had a couple of shots like this early in the game and missed. This is the one he's got to nail, Murphy. He's kicked, 87 for the year, and 88 would be one of the best ones he's kicked for him, I think, in the context of their season. Murphy now. I got a funny feeling he'll kick it on the left boot. And in he comes. Puts it up towards the goals. He's put it out where it's supposed to come, but the wind hasn't brought it back, and it's basically gone straight through the points. Kick out. He's having a look further up the field. He's going to see the coach. The coach has got 2 on him. One of them, the Ronnie Whitley medalist, but he gets it out to Pilkington. Pilkington goes into the centre of the ground where Leach is hovering. Now it's Clonan. Clonan could have been interfered with, but now picks it up, goes onto the left boot and blasts it out towards the boundary line. A couple of East Geelong players in the run for the ball, but they can't quite. He comes. Taking his time. Get on with it, mate. There's no time on here. Throws it in. Up goes Pilkington, tries to get the knock, probably does. Comes out to Ricky O'Toole, the ever reliable. He's looking for Robertson. Robertson could have got a free kick, probably did, and they pay advantage anyway to O'Toole. O'Toole's got no one on him now, but he hasn't got anyone to kick to. He tries to find someone up here. Can't do so. Will hold his arm. That was Cameron. Cameron butters up on it now and gets the ball. Beautiful football. Murphy tries to smother from Werribee, but Murphy from East Geelong decides he's going to mark it, and he's going to have another kick for goal. This time he's not going to bother. He's going to look for another option. He's got a couple up there, and he looks like he's found Cameron, I think, who ran off, but it goes back to McGuinness, who's Murphy's direct opponent. He gives it to the Werribee. There's Murphy's everywhere here today. As it goes up to Pilkington. O'Toole from behind, a great punch. But Pilkington gets it back from a fumble. Kurtzamanis goes over towards Chug. Chug goes into centre half forward. He's looking for the big fella in Rosenweg, and can't take the mark. It's great defence from East Geelong now. Picked up the way their defence and puts it out towards, I think this is Lachlan. Comes down, has a bounce. It's end-to-end stuff. This is better football. This is what we come to see. 3 bounces. And he's run too far. No, it's got ahead after him, and it's an advantage. And Jason, I'm getting all tongue-tied. Take over, mate.
In front, McGuinness takes the mark in front of Murphy. So, poor kick from East Geelong. And McGuinness wants to switch the play. Takes a couple of bounces, runs across defensive 50. Goes out wide. It's okay. And Brad Coy followed it up with Montebruno. Tyrant. Kicks it back to Weatherly. Still inside, well inside defensive 50. He wants to go short to Lovell. He just plays on and takes a bounce. Indecisive. Sets up Lovell now. Bloody hell. Terrible footy. Left foot kick from Lovell. Back to the Irish Murphy. for Werribee. Oh, and he goes towards the boundary. This is just... You right there, are you? You okay?
Podger's chicken, the best in Australia.
Boundary throw in. Headley. Robertson. Thrown into the ground. Not going anywhere at half forward. So the umpire will come in and ball it up. 4:13:37 East Geelong. Werribee 4:3:27. Middle stage of the third term. Lovell and Headley. Lovell gets it down. Through the middle, Dylan O'Toole. Chug. Kick over his shoulder. Back towards Robertson, who kept his eye on it. Ball spills towards Ververs. If it sits for him, he's away. Runs through the middle. Left foot kick long towards Murphy. Weatherly comes across. Oh, Murphy.
Oh, he could have got handled.
Did well. Took the mark. Still 50 out from goal. And hit 1 goal for today, Lucas Murphy. He's shooting from 50. Slide angle. Possibly a better angle for him for the left. Come in straight at the goal. He comes in. And that's a better kick. And he's put it through. Good reward for Lucas.
Geelong, but just... He's up on the half-forward line, ball watching.
Back to the middle, Robertson. Can take it from the middle for the Eagles. Oh, torpedo punt long to Murphy again. And at the front, McGuinness did pretty well. He loses the football in the tackle. Ryan Coy, short kick towards Ricky O'Toole. He can't keep it in and through. 4-1 behind. I don't even want to look at him. I do not even want to look at him. Oh, so 5:14:44 East Geelong, Werribee 4:3:27.
50 staged it.
The Centrals have got a 50.
Good decision, Graham.
From the kick
was
in.
There, mate.
So they'll bring it down towards half back.
Oh, right. Okay.
Phipps. In fact, it's McGuinness. McGuinness goes out wide. And mark taken by Weatherly. On centre wing. Tumbling punt towards Jones, who goes up. Third in line. Can't take the mark. Close to the boundary line. It is a boundary throw-in. So half forward flank on the outer side. Werribee into attack. Trail at the moment by 17 points. And boundary throw-in for Headley. At the back. Punched away Jones. Rove the pack. Got a quick kick. Coming back towards Chalice, who picked it up. Shuffled it forward to Chamberlain. Kick around the corner towards Brad Coy. He can't take the mark. The two number 22s for Headley and for Lovell. Umpire throws the ball back into play. Lovell gets it down to the side of the pack. He's won most of the ruck hit outs this afternoon, but the midfielders from the Centurions not getting some clear possession, especially from this contest. Chamberlain gets the clearing kick for the Eagles, goes towards the boundary. Brad Coy, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Wheels, and well, he can't now because he turned left instead of turning right. He was under pressure. And another boundary throw-in. Bit more work for the umpire to do there.
Jace, can I apologise? Harvey's just changed with O'Toole on the ball, mate.
So, Zach, we want Ricky there, don't we?
We want
right
him there,
next
mate.
to Murphy there. That's where he needs to be, so that's good. So, on the outer side. That's right, Pilkington have a run in the ruck now for Werribee. Kick through the middle. Goes back towards centre wing for the Centurions. They've got the numbers there if they get it away. Chug gets a beautiful handball out to Patterson, who can run free now. Take 1 bounce, take 2 bounce, keep going, take 3 bounce. 50 out, right foot kick, and has kicked it.
He's got it. That's the Menzies.
Yes, that's the...
There's been no tea tonight.
Bolton gets it down beautifully. Ricky O'Toole, handball towards Chalice. Cornish was there as well. So was Knight across half back. Clearing kick towards half forward. Might be okay for Ryan Murphy. And he tried to run onto it, but Robertson pushed him past it, and then he handballed it up towards Brad Coy. Got a bit of time if it sits for him on centre wing. He handballs it towards Ricky O'Toole. He kicks it back inboard, looking for Harvey, who goes up against Knight. Well roved by Chalice, needs to get rid of it now. Harvey's back there. Knight did well, got it away to Chug. Chug's kick back towards Patterson, the last goal scorer. He takes the mark, back into the centre square. Kicks it laterally towards Bray, who takes the mark on centre wing. He chips it to Koutsamanis, just back on the ground. He can run towards full forward, kicks up towards Leach.
Good
and he
footy.
takes the mark. Much better footy.
Well, that's what we come here to see. And as
Much
I said
better.
before, I don't care which side does it, as long as somebody does. And now both sides have lifted their game.
So David Leach will shoot 45 out, slight angle. We're going to have a very good look at it because he's right in front of us here as he kicks towards the northern end. And he hasn't kicked a goal to date. This to make the margin 5. Comes in now. Right foot kick, and has come back beautifully with the breeze. Straight through the middle.
He's going up against Bolton, the bigger Bolton. Probably, no one wins the tap and it scrambles in. O'Toole gets yet another touch, but he can't get it out. Comes to Confey. Confey gets it up. He's looking for Murphy. McGuinness has done a pretty good job on him. Murphy nearly gets the second bite at the cherry. It's picked up now by, I think that's Ververs, is it? No, it's Cameron. Cameron gives it over to Lucas Murphy. Murphy's going to have a shot at goal here. It was bad defence, but he's down the ground. Mark, Coy, goal, advantage, play on, whatever you want. And East Geelong have got it back straight. Controls, up it goes, Pillington again. Bolton gets a big tap out this time, but behind the ball was the coach Phipps. Phipps picks it up now, gets a handball to Bray. Bray shrugs a tackle, then drops the football. Comes out to Cameron. Cameron gives it to Chalice. Chalice only needs to pick it up, which he does so. Goes back out to Ververs, he'll have to kick it on the left. Ververs, he's looking further afield to Dylan O'Toole, who's spoiled beautifully out there in the half-back line, and the ball rolls over and out of bounds yet again, deep in the... Oh, I've spilt me drink and everything. Deep in the forward pocket now, or half-forward flank it should be for at the St Albans Oval for East Geelong in attack. Up it goes. Comes out to Dylan O'Toole. He's playing a pretty good game, young Dylan O'Toole. It's a great kick for Murphy, but equally as good defence by McGuinness. Matter of fact, beautiful defence. Nearly spoiled it by going back, but he spotted the Werribee Murphy. And which one's that? That's not Ryan. That's Sean. Sean Murphy. Deep in the back line now. Hasn't got much options. The umpire said, play on, son. You've held it long enough. He's kicked it over the top and a lucky free kick. He probably couldn't stop himself then. He tried to legitimately spoil, and Koutsamanis was at the bottom of it, and he got probably a hit over the head. Accidental. Goes over to Knight. There's Knight now. He's still in the back line. They're struggling to get it out as East Geelong did in the second quarter. Knight plays on now. He goes across the ground and he gives it to Koutsamanis. Koutsamanis, he spotted Bridie on the half-back line. They've had 7 kicks and they're still inside 50 for East Geelong here. Another little kick for Weatherly, and Weatherly will take the mark. They're slowly moving up the ground now. Players everywhere. He hasn't got much to kick to. I think eventually they're going to have to bomb it long and hope that a Werribee player marks it. That's what he's going to do. He plays on. No, he handballs back to Koutsamanis. A good shepherd by the coach. Oh, no, he got through it. Little tap on by Phipps over to Koutsamanis. No, he did have it and he lost it, and the ball gets kicked over the fence by the other name of the game. In it comes now. Pilkington in ruck. I think they've got to get Lovell back there quick as it goes to O'Toole. Comes out now. Oh, the East Geelong boy fell over as Ryan Murphy tries to pick the ball up, but it's taken away from him by Mawson. Mawson gets one over the shoulder, or might have been a little bit lucky. Comes out to Cameron. Cameron left boots it all the way across the ground. He's put it in not a good spot, because Sean Murphy gets the ball now. He's playing all right, Sean Murphy. Puts it up towards the wing position. He's seen a Werribee player out there. Couldn't quite reach him. And now the East Geelong boys converge on it, and it's going to be shuffled out either for a throw-in or a ball up. Like, oh, he's going to pick a free kick out to Werribee. Let's keep the ball moving. Pays advantage. No, he doesn't. It was from in front of the mark, and it will go back now. Geez, who's that over there, Jace?
Let me have a look.
Oh, too far away from me. But
Murphy, Ryan.
There's Ryan Murphy. As it goes up, Chamberlain in the van, gets a handball. No, it comes back to Werribee now. Montebruno, I think that was. That was Tyrone. Puts it up forward. A beautiful mark by Pilkington. Pilkington, who is playing in the ruck, has drifted forward, and Bolton didn't go with him. He's put it up in the forward line now, and Bray takes a mark, I think it is. 3 grabs at the cherry, and he's taken it. And he will now have a shot from about 25 to 30 metres out, directly in front of the school end of St Albans Oval. And this will be very, very interesting, because not much. How long have we been going, Jace?
We have been playing for 24 and a half. 24
and a half minutes into the third quarter. The premiership quarter, we call it. Toby Bray. He's won the best and fairest. Let's see what he can do here. In he comes. Right boot. Tell you what, he's put it nicely. The umpire did move, but not very much, and it goes.
The football first, then take off.
Their possession and their delivery have lifted. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Back to the middle. Bolton does nicely. Down to O'Toole. He gives it away by a hand to Mawson, who goes long, looking for Ryan Coy. Takes a good mark at the stretch, at half forward. Still 60 out from goal. Murphy gives him a short lead. He's got Bowman long. Dylan O'Toole's down there as well. He plays on, kicks it across towards Murphy, who comes out, can't take the mark. Power tapped it on, Mawson was there. Quick reply needed for East, and he goes long but misses. Through for 1 behind. That's his 3rd behind this afternoon. Granny Cycle Sport 3rd quarter scoreboard. Knight kicks in and finds Sean Murphy. runs to defensive 50, kicks it along the line towards centre wing. Simmons goes up with Ryan Murphy, and they can't keep it in. It's out of bounds, off hands and through and over for a boundary throw-in. True centre wing on the outer side. Late stages of the third term, boundary throw-in. From behind, Pilkington got it down. Kick from Robertson towards Ryan Coy in front. Good tumbling mark in front of Murphy at half forward. Weatherly falling back in front of Murphy. Gives him a lead, goes in that direction. He comes out. Jeez, he takes a good mark out in front of his face, and it's a fantastic mark. And we'll kick from 50, just about the same spot he kicked his last goal from a few minutes ago. 50 out, slide angle. 6 the difference at the moment. This to make it 12. Close to siren time for three-quarter time. He comes in now. 50 out, gives it everything. Has it got enough?
Goal.
I think it's got enough.
All right.
Lucas Murphy has kicked.
Yep.
Back to the middle. Headley gets it down. Ricky O'Toole back to Headley. Chug can't take it with him. Robertson through the middle. Played for the free kick beautifully and got it. Advantage paid. Chalice runs through for the Eagles. Goes towards half 40 and Bowman. Standing start. Punched away by Bridie. Sean Murphy has had a good quarter. Kicks away to Pilkington. Runs on quickly. Gives it away to Chug. He turns around and goes towards half forward. Kick for Clonan. Takes the mark. Point of the centre square at half forward. Takes the mark with left foot kick now. Long towards Lovell. Having a rest at full forward. The big fella. He can't take the mark. Vetter's against him. Off hands. The Eagles with the numbers. Ball out wide. Nolan chases and wins. If it sits for him, he's away. Doesn't. Oh, he couldn't keep it in though as he just ran close to the boundary line. Boundary throw in for Headley and Pilkington. Pilkington from behind. Jumps up. Gets it down. Roved by Ververs, gets the kick away, but I think he's kicked that into the car park. Oh, he's just found touch. Done nicely. Centre wing, boundary throw-in. 7 to siren time. Now, from the ruck contest, Headley took it out of the ruck, and it will need to be brought back for holding the ball. So Pilkington will take the free kick. He handballs it away to Chug. Oh, handballs it over the top to Pilkington. He handballs it further afield. And they go to Montebruno. Goes towards half forward. Chamberlain kept his feet and trying to shuffle it back towards Mawson, who got the handball out. And then they run. Chalice breaks the line. Draws a play. The handball was terrible and missed a target completely. Maybe not much talk from his teammates around him because he can certainly break the lines. Pilkington gets it down with a big thump. Back towards the O'Tooles, but running through the middle is Murphy. Terrible handball for Werribee Centrals, and it's head-eye tackles.
You can't do it if you tackle them around the waist where you're supposed to.
Headley takes the mark. Runs around in a circle, goes with the right foot towards half forward, sets Ryan Coy a task. Use the body against Sean Murphy. 50 out, open goal square. Which way is it going to bounce? Through for a goal.
It's a beautiful goal.
Ryan Coy kicks it.
Come out playing a little bit better.
So back to the middle. Headley goes up early. Pilkington gets it down. Roved by Montebruno. Goes towards half forward. Leach traps it. Does well. Handballs it away to Patterson. He's wrapped up. Good tackle by Lachlan. Now Fox keeps the pressure on. Robertson gets back there. Handball. Missed a target. Nolan for East Geelong. Out towards Ricky O'Toole. Handball back to Nolan on the boundary line as the siren sounds. And it is three-quarter time, and it's East Geelong 8, 15-63. They lead Werribee Centrals 7-3-45. And the umpire throws the ball in the air. He's giving it a fair throw too. Lovell thumps it down. Past Clonan. Chamberlain runs across defensive 50. Kick was partly smothered. Still gained 45 metres though. Goes towards the front end of the centre square, and there's a free kick over the shoulder, said the umpire.
Definitely.
Bolton handballs it back to Ricky O'Toole. He goes off a step towards centre half forward. Power in front, takes the mark. Still 60 out from goal. Murphy gives him a lead. Has to sit and wait. Oh, he does well. Geez, he read that very well, the fall of the ball, Lucas Murphy. Worked his opponent, McGuinness, underneath the footy and then came back and took the mark. And we'll have a set shot for goal from 30 out, 45-degree angle. He's kicked 3 goals forward at 8. And this to make the margin 24 points.
For both of our sakes, I hope he kicks a point, Chase. He's just blown your... Gav, he's just blown your theory out the water.
Yeah, he won't kick this. No way.
Murphy comes in. Left foot kick. I think you're right, Gav. He has. He's missed it. So 3 for 1 behind. 3.
Kick the first 2 after East Geelong kicked the first point. Is that what you said?
Exactly. That's what I said at the start of the game.
He said the first 2 goals. He didn't say anything else. So Knight will kick in. He comes towards Lovell. Bolton against him. He did well, Bolton. Got a hand to it. Handball came towards Bray. Back to a standing start. Lovell. Kick was smothered. Did nicely. Grand final term. Underway in the elimination final. Over the back, Lovell. Tapped it down nicely, but nobody roved it except Ryan Coy, and he kicks the goal.
He's hit the post.
So
he's up, Jace.
2 goals to Ryan Coy. And they got 8-17-65 East Geelong. Werribee Central 7-3-45. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 2 minutes played. Kick in came to Bray. He goes out towards Sean Murphy. He thought about going down the line to Pilkington. And he just goes back. Oh, it's a terrible kick. And coming back, Knight pretty close to the goal line. He has to work pretty hard. In fact, it's Phipps and Ryan Coy, and they see it over the line. Opposite. 20 points the difference. Boundary throw in. Lovell, big thump away again. Weatherly tried to tap it on. Close to the boundary line. Blade can't keep it. Boundary throw in. Lovell. Bowman from the side gets it down. Rove by Pilkington. Gets it around the corner. Oh, Ricky O'Toole took a very nice mark under pressure at half forward.
That was poor from O'Toole, and he only had 2 grabs. He didn't get it in 1.
Goes with a right foot kick long and high towards Murphy. Has the sit. And unfortunately, McGuinness fell over at the crucial stage and gave Murphy an easy chance to take the mark. And we'll shoot for goal. Right forward pocket. Into the breeze.
Which is a right side for his left foot.
Yeah, for a left footer. He'll come around Stevie Johnston style and miss.
Oh, it's a shot.
3 goals, 6.
Still in for a chance here, Jace.
Yeah, she's still aboard. 4 minutes played.
They'll kick the first 2 goals after they kick 9 points here as the ball's kicked out. It's a good mark out there. Off they go now, Werribee Centrals. They go down to wing position. Overrun by Chamberlain. Picked up there by Leach, I think it was. It was Clonan, no. Over to Chug, back to Clonan. They're mucking around with it and fumbling. They're going back to their first half the way they played. Comes out. Probably could have got it free. Although he did have the ball. Goes back to Clonan. Clonan's found Pilkington on his own with somebody running past him, Montebruno. He elects not to give it. He puts it up for a contest. And a big Rosenwig takes a mark. He had a meted break on his opponent in Vetter that time. And Rosenwig now may make Gavin Habib's prediction come a half true here with a shot from about 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. And he hasn't had a great day, Rosenwig, but what he can do is kick straight. And if he can do that and kick 3 or 4, he's done his job. And that's exactly what he has to do now to keep Werribee Centrals in this contest. In he comes. Oh, it's an absolute shocker. He's put it up in the air and Pilkington's taken a beauty. He's come from 4 deep behind the pack, got his hands to it and held on to it. And that was a magnificent pass from Big Buffer Rosenwig. And actually, I don't think we can even get away with that one because it was a shocking kick and Pilkington made it look absolutely magnificent. And he comes now, Pilkington. They've gone the long, hard way about getting the first goal for the quarter, and Pilkington comes in, and I tell you what, I still think they're looking for it because he has missed an absolute sit. 8-18-66. As Lachlan kicks out, goes for a little chip pass, puts it in towards the back pocket of Mawson. Mawson, he has a look over. He finds his teammate. No, he doesn't. It's punched away from him, but he gets the free kick, and that'll be Fox. Probably the chop of the arms from the umpire, and that's a fair enough call. And Fox will go back now. He's deep in the half-back flank. He's looking for options further afield, but he's found Toby Bray instead. I don't say Toby chipped in because he hit him right in the chest with it. Bray now plays on, drives the ball into the 4-line more in hope. He's looking for Montebruno, but the defence of East Geelong in Chamberlain and Coy get there, and they run the ball out of umpire. He throws it in. He's the second best boundary umpire of the day. The first one's right in front of us here. Good on you, buddy. Puts it up now. Picked out of the ruck by Montebruno. Gives it to Chug. Chug to Pilkington. Pilkington gets caught with the ball, but he had no prior opportunity. And the umpire says, give it a man, old. Up it goes. Pilkington's going to go up. He probably just gets the tap out. It's dragged out of the pack by East Geelong towards the boundary line. Phipps is watching the man coming in instead of watching the ball. Gives a bit of a throw over his shoulder, but the boundary umpire says, no, it was already out. and he'll throw it back in. Probably out 60 or 70 metres around from the goals at Werribee Central's end. As in it comes now. Clonan's in the ruck now, but it goes over both of them and Lovell punches it. Goes over towards O'Toole. O'Toole, he's cool and calm and he puts it out towards Ververs out in the flank. Ververs, it bounces terribly for him, but he gets it anyway. Gets slung to the ground, but gets it over to Chalice. Chalice tries to pick it up. He picks it up, one grab with beautiful football and hands it back towards Ververs. Ververs is going to go back into defence, and who does he look for? The bloke everyone looks for, Ricky O'Toole. Goes back now, he steadies the play up, gets a little right boot in, and he puts it over towards Lachlan, I think it is. Lachlan now holds the ball up, then plays on. Pilkington doesn't chase him, should have. Puts it up towards the wing. They're looking for a big man. Jones was up there, hasn't shown us much today, Phil Jones. It comes out now. East Geelong and Chalice, I think that is out there on the bounce. Two bounces, puts it in towards the half-forward flank. He's seen Coy on his own. Coy's still too far out to score. Runs around, puts it onto the right boot. He's going for home. He's going for home. I think he's home. It's a goal to East Geelong.
Ryan nicely got it to Ryan Coy, kicked his third. So first goal of the third term to the Eagles. Lovell taps it down to Phipps, who looks like might be running on the ball. Headley gives it away. Chamberlain towards Confey, coming off the Braden Montebruno coming off the bench. Koutsoumanis in the middle, left foot kick towards Bray, picks it up, handballs it, misses Lovell, but he's good enough to pick it up. He misses a target, comes back towards Brad Coy, sat and wait for a clone and didn't. Fox comes through, wants the clearing kick. Confey at half back takes the mark. You got Ryan Coy on this wing as he was coming off the ground. He goes to Ricky O'Toole. He chips the ball over the top. Headley takes the mark, looking for the handball. He just has to sit and wait though. He says to Bowman, come at me. He does. He sets it up for him. He goes up and second attempt takes the mark, plays on. Wheels around on the left and goes towards Murphy from behind. Had to go against Wedley and also McGuinness. He does pretty well.
Oh, in the back.
Yeah, I thought Murphy wants to play on. That was interesting, seeing as though Dylan O'Toole was standing in the goal square by himself. He won't be now as Brendan Chugg comes back to pick him up. And Lucas Murphy will have the ball. 35 out. Pretty acute angle in the left forward pocket on the wrong side for a left footer. He's kicked 3 goals, 6 this afternoon.
His second efforts, Jace, are fantastic, Murphy.
Yes, good defensive qualities from a bloke who's kicked 90 goals this season as well. He comes in, left foot kick, and he's missed it. 3 goals, 7. His tally. So Werribee Central 7-4, 46 Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard, and we've been playing 11 minutes in the final term. Kicked it in, but they couldn't get it much further than half forward for East. So from the ruck contest, from the boundary throw in, comes back towards centre wing. Mawson, who's been pretty good today as well, dropped the footy in the contest. Still gets time to get it around and get it towards Headley. Handballs it away. Mawson followed it up. Goes with a right foot kick towards Ricky O'Toole. Just works Simmons behind, past the footy. Kick around the corner. Back towards Murphy. Pushed into it. No free kick. Bray. Handball underneath was okay. Oh, jeez. I think Bridie got a high tackle, but the umpire said no. Play on. Pack develops around him. And
up it goes now. Lovell in ruck, gets a tap. Goes to Chalice though. Chalice has been pretty good today. He's all wrapped up. He had no priority. Maths, that's 26 shots to 11. So should be a fair way and further in front, you would have thought. No one can get the ball out of the pack now, but now it does. Gets kicked along the ground. Chug's in the van there, but looks like they saved the day here by some just patches of good football, enough to keep him in front. As up they go. Lovell still working pretty hard. Might be his last game of GDFL football. Who knows? Comes to Chalice. Chalice comes out. Oh, he gets it over to Ververs now. Ververs, he gets onto the left boot. He puts it up. He's looking for Murphy. Murphy leads in the race, but the bounce beats him. Simmons gets pushed into the ground. Probably could have got it free. Umpire said, no, you didn't. Goes over now. No one can pick it up. It could be Weatherly there. It's a long way away from us. And it's picked up there by Michael Knight. And Michael Knight puts a little pass out. And Werribee Centrals are away. A big, long kick down the wing now. Up they go. No one can take the mark. No one can pick it up. Kick it off the ground, son. He can't. It was Pilkington. It's picked up now by Werribee. Comes out towards Toby Bray. Toby Bray gets the ball at centre half forward. Probably a bit slow to get rid of it and wreck the kick. Taps behind himself. Gets a free kick now as Rosawiggy. A badly needed goal here for Werribee Centrals if he can manage it. In he comes now. Takes his time. He's very deliberate over the football. Puts the boot in it. He's kicked it high. He kicked it very, very high. It hasn't quite made the distance. No one can take the mark. It's come out to Mawson. Mawson gets on the right boot and puts it up towards Robertson. Robertson's played a fantastic game down there, and he gets the ball over towards Dylan O'Toole now. He's been good. He gets it back to Mawson. Mawson puts it up towards the wing position. Verver's on his own. They're getting tired, the Werribee boys. They're leaving these players on their own. Chalice with pace gets the ball to boot. Puts it up towards Murphy, and Murphy takes another one. And McGuinness has been good on him, but he's just starting to get away from him, the reigning Whitley medalist. He'll probably have a shot. He's a long way out. And now he's gone for a pass, and he sees Ververs, who ran from half-back flank to wing. Nobody picked him up, and he sat in his own. Gives it back to Murphy, and Murphy misses. Well, doesn't make the distance. Out it comes now. Oh, could have been holding the ball there. He dropped it in the goal square. Back to Ververs. Ververs, he puts it over to, I think that was Bowman, and Bowman missed.
So Knight from fullback. We've been playing 15 minutes in the final term. Kick in. Oh, Patterson couldn't take the mark. Robertson spoiled it. Bowman, handball back to Dylan O'Toole. Under pressure, got through. Handball to Bolton. 40 metres and closing. Ricky O'Toole in the pack. Off the back towards Phipps, who runs it through the goal square. Handballs to Simmons. Back to Phipps. He goes towards half back. Patterson takes the mark. Can switch the play to Koutsamanis. Oh, dangerous kick. Power runs back with the flight of the footy. Confay came up and helped out as well. He goes towards Cameron.
Mark it.
Who is beset by Werribee players. They've got 5 of them there. Murphy for Werribee. Short little kick to brother Ryan. He wheels around. Left foot. Oh, left foot kick to half back. Chug got a high tackle. Got the ball anyway. Runs free. Goes towards the middle. Coming out at pace was Clonan. Jones in the middle. Going to be under pressure from Ververs. He's held up. He wanted to handball it off. He elects to go back now. Go with the right foot kick. Long towards Rosenwig. Guy does well. Worked that up just to the side and held him off long enough, and then crowded the space. Took the mark. 45 out. Might be just beyond him. He had a kick from here a couple of minutes ago. Put it up in the square. Might be a little, just a touch closer, which might help him. Just inside 50, he comes in, right foot kick, coming back.
That's a better
one. He's kicked it. So back to the middle. Bolton goes up early. Lovell gets it down, roved by Mawson, kicks out wide. Simmons leads in the race of the football. Ryan Coy right next to him. Simmons kicks it with the shin by 22 points. Boundary throw in. Lovell gets it down to the side. Back towards Simmons off a step. Robertson runs at it. Can't take the mark. Ryan Murphy handball. East Geelong with the numbers now. Ricky O'Toole shuffles it to Confay. Goes towards half forward. Coy, good mark. Wedley just stood there and took it. Did nicely. Wants to switch the play to Koutsamanis. Has to go up early. Hands over the shoulder. Free kick to East Geelong. And Hayden Ververs with it. Just inside the centre square on centre wing. Goes towards half forward. The leader, Murphy. McGuinness right next to him. Murphy wants to work back around on the left. Does so. Kick around the corner. And he's missed again, I think. 3 for 1 behind. 3 goals, 8 for Lucas Murphy this afternoon.
Blimey, Teddy.
9:21.75 East Geelong. Werribee Central's 8-4-52. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 18 and a half minutes played. The kick-ins come to Murphy. Oh, the kick was smothered. Beautiful. In fact, it was Patterson. And, well, Bowman, who used him as a step ladder. So Lovell will get the free kick in front. The big fella handballs it away quickly to Phipps. Handballs it further afield to Knight. Goes with the right foot kick to centre wing. Looks for Ryan Murphy. Can't take the mark. Power. Had it and lost it. Tried to tap it on towards Ververs. He got it to Mawson. He shuffled the handball inboard to Chalice. He goes towards Confay. He handballs it outboard. The crowd, the loose man of it sits. Ryan Coy has to double back around on the right and then kicks it in. And it's a good kick too. And has found, I think it's Bowman with the mark. He will shoot for goal from 40 metres out, slight angle. So, Josh Bowman, who has only kicked one behind today. This to make the margin 29 points. 20 minutes played in the final term. He comes in. Left foot up. And I think he's got it.
That's all she wrote.
It's all over.
Recruit some younger players, I believe.
I agree with you.
So Lovell gets it from the ruck contest. Handball from Clonan was chopped off by Mawson, who gets wrapped up and still gets rid of the football. They all ran away from him. Jones was there for Werribee. He lost the football on the tackle as well. Still across half forward for the Centurions. Ball in dispute, and the half minutes played. Ball up, Bolton goes up, Lovell gets it down to the side, Robertson. Got the handball away towards Bolton, he missed it. Lovell, handball back towards Mawson. Bray does better. Right foot kick long towards Rosenwig, over the shoulder. Umpire said play on. Coming through was Fox, happy to... And Pilkington will do the ruck work up against Headley. Tap down towards Chug, he left it behind. Montebruno didn't, he got the kick around the corner, but can't register a score.
They're just playing out time now, Gav, I think, as in it comes. The commentator, I'm gone too, I've had enough. Bray gets it over. He gets it over to, I think it was the coach. The coach still thinks they can win with that, but I don't think they can. But he's put it through for his first goal for the...
Here we go.
Recruitment. They might surprise us. Up it goes. Big Bolton in ruck. Lovell wins it again. He's played a pretty good game, Lovell, but it comes back out now and it goes to Power, I think it is. He started off well. Power puts it into the forward line. He's looking for Murphy because Murphy's been good in these last half. He bursts through the pack and gets it out towards Ververs. Ververs has to kick it with a rise. It's Cameron, sorry. And Cameron passes it to Coy, or was he going for goal? It don't matter because Coy's marked it right on the goal line. And he'll go back, and I know they've kicked 21 points, but he won't miss this, and he doesn't. And they go to 14, and Pope will back. It'll make them stronger. As up goes Lovell. He smashes it out, goes over towards... Oh, who's picked that up? That's good play there. Puts it down towards the forward line. He hasn't had much of a kick yet. Goes over to Rosenwig. Rosenwig gives it to Tyrone Montebruno, who left foots it through. And this is the sort of footy we like them. We're back in the centre now, and Lovell and Bolton. They've had a great battle. Lovell tries to belt it and nearly knock Bolton's head off, and he's going to get a free kick for it. No, it's going to go to the coach, Luke Phipps. Luke Phipps in the centre of the ground will take the free kick. The ball's been kicked up. It's about 400 metres away at the moment. It's come back to him now, and it goes over to Phipps. Now, Phipps is going to have a look down further field. He's got blokes running past him, but he decides to go for the little pass, and it goes over to... Who is that bloke? I missed him before. It's Patterson, that's right. Patterson. He's played a great game. Up it goes. Oh, nearly a specky to East Geelong in the back line. Not paid. Comes out to Murphy. Murphy can't get it. Nobody can get it. They can't get it out of the pack. It's gone back. Now it comes out to Montebruno. Montebruno to Bray. It comes out, but Power picks the ball up. He gives it across to Mawson, who goes back to Power. Now running hard. Then Power down the wing. Oh, I think the coach just about lined him up then and said, no, I better not. Good thinking, son, as Power now gets the ball, gets flung to the ground with it. The ball bursts free. Comes from Murphy out to Mawson. Mawson on the right boot. He puts it down. He's looking for Ververs and all those up there. They can't get the ball. Comes out now to Cameron, I think it is. Cameron gets onto the left. His left boot's good. He puts it into a real dangerous spot, and Ververs runs onto it, marks it, plays on and goals.
Ooh, yes.
What a magnificent bit of football.
27 minutes played, final term.
Funny thing, pressure.
Back to the middle. Lovell gets it down. Past a couple. Phipps handballs it. Out to Ryan Murphy. He can't pick it up. Kicks it inside 50. Still goes it and picks it up now. Oh. Tapped on. Fox gets back there for East Geelong. Handballs it away. Oh, Robertson got crunched by Clonan. And then over the shoulder, said the umpire. No advantage for Vedder. So it'll come back to Jacob Nolan. Gives it away to Ricky O'Toole. And there's the siren for full time. And it's East Geelong 12-21, 93. Have defeated Werribee Central's 10-4-64 in that final term. 4 goals, 6 to East Geelong, 3 goals, 1 to Werribee Central's, and in the end it was a 29-point win to the